Hello, and welcome to page 61 of my graphic novel of comic strips titled Found Earth. Wow, we're almost done, and I'm reaching the point where I have to make a decision on how I want to publish this. Odds are I will probably go through CreateSpace and use Amazon and all their distribution that they have. That seems like the path of least resistance. I will probably first take a whack at sending it off to a couple of companies. Possibilities may include Image and Alternate Comics and maybe Ashcan Comics, and there's a few Christian comic book companies out there. I may try one of those. But the path of least resistance is Amazon. So I would put money on that one if I were a betting man. So this image has the robots come up to the gates of Eden. I guess they were on the outside the whole time. And it really calls into question how the other one got inside. Probably flew. It probably had something to do with the T-Rex spitting him out and him flying. And that was so many pages ago. So yeah, they're getting introduced, and the angel has just about had enough of all this stuff going on. He's getting really frustrated and dealing with it poorly. And so maybe the object lesson here is to try to find a way to deal with your frustrations in a constructive manner, or at least not in a destructive manner. Another thing that you can take away from this page as far as moral lessons is that you will come across obstacles in your life. Some of them seem huge and insurmountable. That is a really big word, I guess, or a hard word for me to say. And the trick is to just stay true to your mission and just keep going and try to find a way around it. The angel meets the robots at the gate and basically yells at them for, what are they doing here? He's being Gandalf, I guess. You shall not pass. This story is just a hodgepodge of ideas I've picked up here, there, and everywhere. Throw them all together in a blender, see what you get. I mean, that's where stories come from, right? The collection of your experiences, and then you just throw them in a blender and try to come up with a creative way to send them out into the world again. Make them your own. So the argument between the snake and the angel was fun because, some people just like to be antagonistic for the sake of being antagonist. There are those kinds of people out there in the world too, I guess. This book was a lot of fun to draw. Once I broke it down into a routine, and I knew that if I kept the pattern up, I would get it done, it became I was allowed to enjoy the process a little more. It was less stressful than doing it whenever I could make it downstairs for a couple of minutes. It became less stressful. Am I going to get the page done? How much am I going to get done? Did I get enough done? It just seemed better for the process and for the peace of mind of myself and for the chores getting done around the house that I need to get done. And for spending time with the kids, it just all seemed to be the best schedule for me to get this project done. To block off a chunk of Saturday and disappear for a few hours and reappear at noon, ready to go and to do whatever it is that we're going to do that weekend. It just seemed to be the best schedule to set. And it allowed me to have peace of mind to be more creative with it. So, drawing the flaming sword in front of the gate was difficult. I'm not sure if I just had problems drawing swords or if it was the perspective. The result was fairly nice, but it was difficult and painful for me to draw. I hope I get better because one of my later stories is all swordplay. So I imagine I'll get plenty of practice for that later. Wanted to thank everybody for watching. Some of you have watched this whole thing go from beginning to end, and I really appreciate it. And if you want, share it on your social media, spread it around, share it with your friends. If you can, join the Patreon and see if you can download the pages and color them and share the colored pages on social media. You can be part of the process. I think it'd be a lot of fun to see what people come up with as far as that goes. As of this video, I am more than halfway through the second book. So I'm on page 37, and the story is developed, the art style is developed. I think it's better. I get better as I go, and I think that that's going to show through as I get closer to the third book and into the third book. I think it will be a far superior thing towards the end than it was at the beginning, just for the sake of learning. I'm trying to keep the style consistent, but you know, there is improvement. As you know, as you do all things, there's improvement, and that's the main thing as far as I'm concerned with all of this, is just improving and getting better so that each one is better than the last. And eventually I will, hopefully make something grand and remembrance worthy, I guess. Maybe that's why I do this. I don't know. To be remembered, to pass something on to future generations. Because if you think about it, this is going on the internet, which means that right now my grandkids are watching this. I'm saying this when I'm 40, but my grandkids are watching this, and I'm 60 or 80 or dead and gone. Strange thing to think about with the internet. It's like a time capsule. So anyway, I'm nearing the end of the video, and I'm rambling, and I hope you're enjoying it. If you are and you're watching it on YouTube, hop over to patreon.com/AlanDunlap. Throw in $1 or $2. I appreciate it. I'll put it towards the artwork, like supplies and such. I want to thank Scott Snyder. He's supported from the beginning. Joe Lambden, he jumped in and started contributing. And for everybody else who's been watching. Also, I've started putting things over on, what is it, Webtoons, I believe? Yeah, Webtoon. I'm on there. I'm starting to post the stuff on there so that